Altogether, a meeting of the Public Facilities Commission. Before us today is the Public Facilities Department.
Good morning, Commissioners. This meeting is being recorded and broadcast live. Before we get started, I've asked Colleen Daly, the PFC Secretary, to take roll call of the meeting participants. Colleen, if you would please conduct the roll call.
Thank you, TT. Please unmute your device and confirm your presence when I call your name. Beginning roll call with the Commission. Larry Mamoli, Commissioner.
Present.
Dion Irish, Commissioner.
Present.
TT Lee, Legal Advisor with PFC PFD.
Present.
Catherine Pendleton, Article Clerk with PFC PFD.
Present.
And with PFD, Patrick Brophy, Chief of Operations.
Present.
Robert Melvin, Assistant Director for Construction.
Present.
Seamus Highland, Assistant Corporation Counsel.
Present.
This concludes roll call.
Thank you, Colleen. The first order of business before you this morning concerns draft meeting minutes for the Public Facilities Department and the Department of Neighborhood Development from the prior meetings which took place on October 14th, 2020. Is there a motion to approve these meeting minutes?
I make a motion to approve. I make a motion to approve.
So Larry, you're on mute.
Second. All
Thank
in
you.
favor? Aye.
Aye.
The meeting minutes for October 14th for PFD and D&D are hereby approved. The Public Facilities Department has one vote request on the agenda for today. Vote number 1 is being presented by Robert Melvin. He's the Assistant Director for Construction with PFD. Vote 1 is a request to award a contract to Turva Corporation for owner project manager services associated with the 26 Court Street full renovation project located at 26 Court Street in the downtown district of Boston. The contract price is recommended at $2,464,209, including $260,000 for additional services, which is a negotiated fee of 3.06% based on an estimated construction cost of $72 million for the project. The term of the contract shall be 182 weeks from the date of execution. Rob, if you would please present your vote request.
Thanks, TT. Good morning, Commissioners. I'm here to request a vote for approval to award an owner's project management service contract to Turva Corporation for the 26 Court Street full renovation project. The Public Facilities Department is managing the design and construction of the project, which is located at 26 Court Street in the Government Center section of Boston. In addition, PFD is working with the Property Management Department to timely deliver the OPM services for this project within 182 weeks of the contract's execution date. The scope of the OPM services will consist of the management from the designer selection process throughout all phases of design and throughout the construction process, including closeout. It also includes coordination of public procurement processes for the designer, construction manager, and related goods and services procurements. It will also include the management of the construction manager throughout the project, including the review and negotiation of the guaranteed maximum price, as this project is currently leaning toward an MGL Chapter 149A procurement. This OPM will be responsible to establish and manage ongoing project accounting, cost control systems, project scheduling, and project estimating as required. The development and implementation of a quality control program, construction mitigation, site logistics planning, management of project meetings, tracking and facilitating the timely resolution of general issues such as requests for information, submittals, change orders, payments, punch list, and project closeout. It will also include the management of the CM contract, move coordination, and management of furniture, fixtures, equipment, signage, and wayfinding design, including procurement and installation. If I may direct your attention to the PowerPoint slides for this project. The first slide depicts a current aerial view and also a 1935 to 1955 elevation view of the front of the building. As you can see, the building's not changed much in the last 75 to 85 years. Of interest in the 1935 photo, you'll notice 4 sculptures on the upper parapet. These sculptures do not remain today, and the history of the removal is not known. On the existing aerial view, you can see the pedestals where the sculptures once stood. It's just a quick note. I don't think many people understood that there were actually sculptures there. Won't be part of our project as it stands right now, but it is pretty interesting. Moving on to the second slide. This view depicts the existing conditions of the second floor. This condition is typical for floors 2 through 6 as they currently stand. These floors were occupied by the Boston Public School Department up until their move to the Ferdinand Building in Nubian Square, and have remained vacant since. In 2018, the City of Boston decided to undergo minimal renovations to reoccupy these floors, and during this stage, a multitude of unforeseen conditions were uncovered, including aging mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems that are beyond their useful life. At that time, it was evident the building needed to undergo a full renovation. On the third slide, shows the existing conditions on the 10th floor, which is typical of the 7th through 11th floor, how it currently stands. These floors are currently occupied by PFD and D&D and EAP. It is the goal after the renovation of this project to move these departments to the lower floors. This slide shows the current winter chambers in its current state. The city publicly advertised for professional design services through a request for qualifications process pursuant to MGL Chapter 149, Section 44-1/C. The advertisement was submitted to the city's small local business enterprise office for distribution and notice on its listserv and for publication in the city record in the Boston Globe on 6/15/20. Additionally, the advertisement appeared in the Massachusetts Secretary of State's Central Register weekly posting on 6/17/20. In response to the RFQ, 12 firms submitted statement of qualifications for the project on July 7th, 2020. A selection committee comprised of 5 people with experience in design, planning, and construction from the City of Boston Public Facilities Department and the Property Management Department reviewed the qualifications of each firm on August 10th, 2020, using the defined criteria in the RFQ. During the selection committee meeting, the committee members shortlisted 4 firms. On September 21st, 2020, 4 firms were invited to be interviewed by the selection committee, which were held remotely in an open forum on WebEx. And Trevor Corporation was recommended as the top OPM firm due to its team experience with construction in a tightly congested urban site, high-rise renovations, energy-efficient MEP systems, office design and construction, masonry restoration, and phased construction. Also on Mass General Law, Chapter 149, 149A, valued at $40 million or greater. In addition, Trevor Corporation is a state-certified MBE firm. In accordance with the RFQ's guidelines for design fee calculation, PFD and Trevor Corporation negotiated the OPM fee to not exceed $2,464,200, including $260 $100,000 for additional services. The design fee is based on an estimated construction cost of $72 million. In conclusion, I am seeking the Public Facility Commission's approval to award a professional OPM service contract to Turva Corporation. I'm here to answer any questions you may have, and thank you very much for your time and consideration.
I have no questions. Again, this is a great project. We've been working on this for a while. It's good to see this go out and hopefully be completed in 2 years. Mr. Irish, I don't.
Yeah,
get-
no, same here. No questions, just commendations. Great project, and thank you for highlighting the missing statues, and hopefully it piques some historians' interest, and we'll find out what happened to those statues. I make a motion that we approve.
Second, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Vote number 1 is hereby approved. This concludes PFD's agendas for today's meeting. Is there a motion to adjourn this portion of the meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting of the Public Facilities.